Okay, we just wrapped up 20 sets of back. How you feeling, Debbie?
I'm feeling great. I'm a little sore, but I feel pumped.
Okay, that's cool. Why we're doing 20 sets is because I think a lot of people do not work their back correctly, okay? And the reason I'm having you do this is I want you to do things where you're reaching overhead. I want you to do things where you're doing rows, because there's so many different muscles in the back that need to be developed. So when you do your rear stances or you do your double back biceps or whatever, if you're doing fitness, bodybuilding, figure, you can see all the development of the total back, your traps, your rhomboid, your lats. So it's key to do things where you're reaching overhead, where you're doing things rows, you're doing things where your palms are facing. Yeah, one of your things was you have pretty wide lats, which we needed to work on some of the detail in the middle of your back. So anybody that's trying to get detail in the middle of their back, you want to do neutral grip pull-ups. You want to do things where your palms are facing like this, rows like this, because that's going to develop the muscles that are near the spine. If you want to get width to your back, you want to do things that are overhead, like wide grip pull-ups, wide grip pull-downs. Those are things that are going to emphasize just on the lats. So we kind of do a combination so you can get your overall back development. But a couple more questions, Debbie. What are your goals? She's looking at me. So you guys can't see what I'm seeing on the other side of this camera. What are your goals for 2012?
I want more muscle, and I want to be able to compete with the big girls.
Compete with the big girls. So are you thinking local or regional level?
I like to start off at local to see how I do and to warm me up and move on from there. NPC is the Maryland is my goal.
Yeah.
To come in looking respectable, to be able to stand up with the big girls.
Right. Now, one thing I'll tell everybody out there who's watching the video is, it's funny for Debbie. It's difficult because Debbie kind of cross trains. I think a lot of people say, well, why do you do this type of training, or why are you doing this type of training? It's not because she's just competing in figure, but Debbie kind of gets a little wild hair up her arse and wants to do the things like the Metro Dash or these Tough Mudders, and that involves a completely different type of training. So sometimes we kind of cross train, and once we find out what particular event she wants to do, then we focus on that and we gear the training based on what she's getting ready to roll into. So we're going to do any of those as well.
I got the Tough Mudder in September.
Tough Mudder. So we got the Tough Mudder. We got one of your figure shows, at least one figure show. Two figure shows.
At least one.
So we got the Tough Mudder, two figure shows, and then we're probably going to have the Metro Dash.
And we also got the Warrior Dash.
See, this is the kind of shit I have to deal with. Couple questions, or couple things that I just actually might ask you to do. First of all, let me see your double back bicep. One of my favorite shots for you. You notice I should just jump right into it, didn't even give a heck. All right, okay. Ta-da! What about a front double bicep? Do you guys like how I'm putting her on the spot here? Ta-da! Okay. You're actually holding that a lot better. I like that. Okay. So 2012, those are your goals. What else are your goals?
I want to stay muscular and healthy, and at 47 years old in 2012,
47.
I want to look like I'm 27.
She wants to look like she's 27, so she wants
to keep the muscle on so my physical health stays good as I age.
Right, so you don't get any of the things that some of these bone disease or degenerative bone diseases.
I take no medicine, I don't have any ailments.
Right.
I want to continue that, and I think building quality muscle and working out is
a part of overall
way to stay that way as you age.
Yeah, and everybody's got to remember the main thing is a lot of people get off track and forget what they're doing this for, because they get so obsessed with being on stage and competing. They forget that it's all about overall fitness, and being healthy and stuff. And at the end of the day, if you look great and you're healthy, then then you're in a good place. All right, guys, we're going to wrap it up. I'm done rambling. Bye, Debbie.